Hi, I'm JD Martin. The song we're going to do for you today is called A World of Peace.
I'm Jan Garrett, and this is one of the most peaceful places that we could think of to bring you guys today. This is up in the Red Rock Canyons, maybe 10, 15 minutes from where we live, up on Basalt Mountain. It's a little windy today, but we feel like what's going on up here between the junipers and the pinyon pines and the cedar and the red rocks. These guys know how to get along. They've come through many a long winter, and so it's pretty inspiring to come back up here. So I want to know how you wrote this song and who you wrote it with and all that.
So I wrote the song with Chuck Jones and Kelly Coffey. At the time we wrote it, which was about 21 years ago, something like that.
It's now 2021.
That's right. Kelly had a record deal, and Chuck and I really wanted to write with her for several reasons. One of them being we thought, well, maybe she'll record the song.
And you'd all get rich.
Yeah, right. But anyway, she ended up not recording it, but I ended up recording it on my album called One Heart. And I was talking to both Chuck and Kelly today, trying to remember exactly, you know. So that was 20 years ago. Coming back to the present moment, a big old wind gust came up and took our camera down, and now my interviewer just went around the back of the camera.
I'm coming to you from behind the scenes, but JD Martin, I'm still really interested in then what happened.
Well, I've talked to both Chuck and Kelly today, and none of us have a really strong memory about how the song happened. In fact, I was joking with Chuck saying, well, I could just take their names off and say I wrote it. But
it's like you were writing this on the keyboard, right?
Yeah,
basically,
and he was on guitar.
And yeah, and Chuck's an incredible guitar player. So what's that like for you?
Oh, well, it's always been an amazing, magical thing when we get together. He's got amazing guitar facility and great groove. So anyway, we always have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And as I recall, in this particular song, Chuck had a lot to do with the lyric, especially in the verses. And you'll hear the verses later on. But a lot of what we were thinking about at that time was the tension in the world between some of the people that live in the Middle East and our country. So that was a lot of the focus of the lyric. But when I think about it today, it also has a lot to do with what's going on in our country. The amount of tension there is between sides.
A whole lot going on.
And the chorus is here in the
darkness.
Darkness, yeah, thank you. Here in the darkness of the longest night, I think about how it could be. I want to wake up in the morning light, living in a world of peace. And so that sentiment obviously still survives and is applicable to our lives today.
So that's why we're so glad that we brought you guys up here, and to let you know that there is a world of peace, even when the winds come through. Happy to have you guys with us yet again. Sending you all big love, and going to be playing this song for you. Woo! There comes the wind again.
In the middle of the night, I fumble for the light, stumble to the refrigerator. Oh, I can't sleep, these bills are getting deep. Lately I've been feuding with a neighbor. Clock says 3 a.m., listen to the commentator. They're talking about the land of Palestine. Well, these problems of mine don't seem so complicated. Here in the darkness of the longest night, I think about how it could be. I wanna wake up in the morning light, living in a world of peace. Caught up in the tide of prejudice and pride, in the name of the Holy Father, spreading hate and spilling blood, second coming of the flood. We sacrifice our sons and daughters. I lay down and close my eyes, dream I'm being baptized in a river of healing waters. Oh, I can see a brand new earth where we don't have to die for dirt. Mothers don't give birth to martyrs. Here in the darkness of the longest night, I think about how it could be. I wanna wake up in the morning light, living in a world of peace. Here in the darkness of the longest night, I think about how it could be. I wanna wake up in the morning light, living in a world of peace. I think about how it could be. I wanna wake up, living in a brand new world. Here in the darkness of the longest night, I dream about how it could be. I wanna wake up in the morning light, living in a world of peace. Here in the darkness of the longest night, I dream about how it can be. I'm gonna wake up in the morning light, living in a world of peace. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna wake up in the morning light, living in a world of peace. Yes, I'm gonna wake up in the morning light, in a world of peace. In a world of peace.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.